What's going on, YouTube? This is your man Tech Savvy. Hey, today is Friday, June 9th, 2023. Getting ready to go home, man. It's just been a long day for me. All right, I'm here on Fort Sill. As you can see, I got on my new merch, my hat. Group Savvy Writers and Creators. Just one of my merch. If you like this merch, you can simply go to the Facebook group GSRC, and you'll find a couple of links inside that group if you would like to purchase this hat along with the patches and other items that we have in the group. The reason I'm making this video today is because, like I said, I'm on Fort Sill. And as you can see, I don't have on a helmet. Fort Sill had passed or lifted the helmet the helmet requirement to ride on post and on slingshot. They have lifted that requirement, so slingshot riders no longer have to wear a helmet driving around on Fort Sill, coming through the gate, going off the gate, whatever it may be. You can now simply drive through as long as you show your ID card or your CAT card or whatever you got. I'm heading out to the house. The reason I'm making this video is because I wanted to share a comment that I had came across that a particular viewer had asked me about. I'm in a slingshot, of course, right now, and he asked me, he said, hey, well, he told me, hey man, I'm really thinking about purchasing a slingshot. What advice can you give me, or what can you tell me for as the do's and don'ts? And I want to share this comment with everyone else because I want you to be able to add your own comment to what I'm about to say. Well, I already responded to the person that asked, but I'm gonna share my comment with you all about the do's and don'ts about a slingshot. And I want all the slingshot riders to jump in on it and add to what I got to say. So let me get this bad boy started and get on the road, and then I'll let you know how I replied to that comment. So y'all hold on.
X-band, K-band, Ka-band, laser, GPS connected.
Alright, hopefully y'all can hear me because I'm not putting this headrest around my ears. I just got it around my neck so I can talk to you on the microphone. But to answer the question, give y'all my response of what I said about the do's and don'ts of the slingshot, I simply replied to the person that asked. I said, well, these are the first things that come to mind since you asked me about the do's and don'ts of a slingshot. There are plenty more that comes with this, but I want to share what I already had to say. Let me get this off of my collar. Alright, first thing first is, if you're really thinking about purchasing a slingshot, go with your gut. If you want it, get it. That's simply saying, y'all probably see me start sweating too because it is hot as a mug out here. That's simply saying in that first do, if you feel like you want it, these slingshots, you can't pick out a slingshot, say I want it. These slingshots are actually picking you out, because the minute you see it, if you want it, you know that's the one that you want. Just simply put. So these slingshots are basically making the owners feel that's the one I want, and I want that one. You're not going to be able to pick out a slingshot and say, yeah, that's what I want to get this, I want to get that. The minute you see that your slingshot, you're going to like, I want that one right there. That slingshot, you didn't pick that slingshot, that slingshot picked you. So If you want it, go with your gut and get it. All right, with that being said, the next thing I said was learn how to do your own common maintenance on these slingshots. And I'm saying that because stuff as simple as getting the oil change and you taking it back to the dealer, these bad boys can get very, very expensive when it comes to the maintenance that you could have performed yourself, but you decide to take it to the dealer. So that's my number 2. I said my number 3 as far as the do's, I said no matter what, if you're on the highway with a slingshot, you're sitting at the same level as the tires on the big trucks. You are at the same height, you're at the same level. So for me, even though I'm riding around Fort Sill right now with no helmet, if I'm on the highway, I'm gonna pull over before I get over on that highway and put a helmet on, because my head is at the level of those tires on those big trucks, and if they kick off a rock and it come at me, it's gonna take me out. And it already happened, but I was okay because I had a helmet on. So that's my number 3. No matter what, if I'm on the highway, I'm gonna put on a helmet. Number 4, when you first get your slingshot, drive it as much as possible, because this is not a car. But the learning curve is so much different from driving a car, especially when you drive in the curves, your stopping, and your takeoffs. It's so much different. So drive it as much as possible when you first get it, so you can get familiar with a slingshot. There's no other way around it. That's the only way you're gonna feel comfortable with it. My number 5 for us to do's: always drive these slingshots with safety in mind, because number 1, these jokers are eye candy. Everybody is looking at them when you're driving it. Everybody. So when you're driving these things, keep safety in mind while you're showing it off. You're gonna show it off no matter what, because you're gonna see the attention you get. You know people are watching you, and you want to entertain them in your slingshot, but keep it as safe as possible for you and everybody around you. Keep this joker, just keep safety in your mind when you're driving around. Okay? My don'ts for a slingshot. And of course, it's got to be the number 1 thing right here. Forget about what the haters are saying. There are so many haters on the slingshot right now that you just got to overlook it, because they got too much to say about a whole lot of nothing. So if you're thinking about getting a slingshot, don't listen to a slingshot hater for any reason at all. Just don't listen to them. Number 2 for the don'ts: don't take your slingshot back to the dealership for maintenance over something that you could have done yourself, because it gets, like I said, it goes back to the do's. Learn how to do some maintenance, because in the don'ts, if you take it back to the dealership, you're going to be out of a whole lot of money, and you're going to find out that you could have did just as good or better a job than a dealership that you took it back to. If the part or the reason why you're not taking it back to the dealer does not fall under a whole complete warranty issue paid to get it fixed, see if you can do it yourself. Save you the time and money that you're going to spend. I said my number 3 for your don'ts: don't try to make this vehicle your primary transportation. Don't try to make it your primary transportation. I just say that for this simple fact that this is a toy. No matter how much you look at it, no matter how much you enjoy it, you're gonna enjoy it while you're driving it. But don't try to make it a primary transportation, because it's gonna rain. It's gonna snow. It might get too hot for you to even drive this thing. So don't try to make it a primary transportation. Use it exactly for what it is, to have some fun. Okay? And my biggest don't for a slingshot, my biggest don't try to keep up with the Joneses on these slingshots, because everybody's requirements are different. Everybody like different things for as what it's going to take to fix them up, to make them look good, to make them sound good. My advice is for you to go with what you want as a secondary, but go with what you need as your primary. So get what you need to make yourself comfortable driving this thing. Get those things first. Whatever your needs may be, get those needs taken care of, and then once your needs are taken care of so you can drive around and feel comfortable, then go after making it look good, going after the luxury stuff. Because no matter what, you're trying to keep up with the Joneses. I'm gonna be honest with you, the Joneses are freaking broke. Okay, they are broke. So don't try to keep up with some broke people. Maintain your finances, keep your stuff going, keep it up, and you will enjoy the slingshot. Other than that, hey, I just made it off of Fort Sill. I drove through without a helmet. I just wanted to show everyone that my installation, the installation that I'm working on, does not require slingshot riders to have a helmet. Some people didn't believe me, and I just drove off post showing you that that's the way I'm riding around Fort Sill right now. Other than that, I hope this comes through, because I turned my microphone to the other side. I hope y'all can hear me. I hope you enjoyed this video. And far as I want to give a shout out to, because there's another slingshot rider out there who's doing his own thing, and his channel has grown significantly from the first time I saw his videos to now. He was able to get over almost 700 subscribers to his YouTube channel, and he started out roughly about 8-9 months ago. So I want to applaud you, and I want everyone to give a shout out to Sling Riders. They down there in California. Go check out his channel, and hey, subscribe to him, because the man is doing the damn thing. And I love to help my fellow brothers out, and I'm giving him his flowers now, because I know he's going to be doing some good stuff for you. If you like the content I brought to you and you want me to keep bringing it to you, all you have to do is say, hey man, can you make a video about this? Can you tell us a little bit more about how this is going on? What's your thoughts on it? I would be glad to share my thoughts on what I have did, what I have accomplished on my slingshot and my gold wing. All you got to do is ask. I don't know what you want, so I make content based on how I feel for that week. So, but if you give me some pointers, I'll bring that content to you. Other than that, hey, that's my spiel for the day, YouTube. I'm gonna try to make it on in, sweating in my slingshot with no helmet. I hope y'all like my merch. Go check it out. That's my spiel for the day, YouTube. Y'all have a good one. GoPro, stop recording.